Hello, everyone. Here we are in Module 13, which brings us to our 8th of 8 diversity issues. And this week, we're going to be looking at religion and its many relationships to design. According to a 2022 Pew Research poll, 63% of US residents are Christian, 2% are Jewish, 1% are Muslim, 1% are Buddhist, and 1% are Hindu. 29% identify as agnostic, atheist, or unaffiliated. Do those statistics surprise you? If so, why? While we might not always think about it, much of our designed world is infused with religious or spiritual underpinnings. And our discussion topic this week has to do with that issue. A long history of spiritual meaning has informed the creation of our images, artifacts, architecture, cities, and landscapes in the US. First, the spirituality of Native Americans, deeply rooted in our connection to the land, water, and sky, was for too long suppressed, and only now is starting to gain respect and acknowledgement through more attention to the environment across cultures. Then Europeans came to the US seeking religious freedom, and the First Amendment was written to guarantee the free exercise of religion. However, it is worth noting that the concept of religious freedom was not universally applied in the early days of the United States. Many religious minorities, such as Jews and Catholics, faced discrimination and persecution, and it took many years of struggle and legal challenges for them to gain equal rights and protection under the law. More and more contemporary design lacks religious or spiritual references. Should spirituality be a more prominent part of contemporary design? Why or why not? In this module, we're going to study the relationships between religion, spirituality, and design. The materials for this week focus on urban design, architecture, and graphic design. So we'll start with an article that gives you an excellent overview on the religious basis for the planning of most major cities, and pay special attention to those that are in the US. Then we're going to be viewing a presentation on how the pandemic affected the design of religious and spiritual activities. This panel was hosted by the University of Minnesota, and it's quite profound in terms of the content. And so I hope you'll enjoy that. And then subsequently, we'll look at an article on spirituality and graphic design. Then, as usual, it's time for the quiz and our weekly discussion group. The Something Interesting section this week has a special item in it, and it's a beautiful film titled Baraka. Pay special attention to the ways that religion is portrayed in this film. We think of this, we do this every year, and this is a kind of an end of the semester gift for you. So I know you're in finals week and you're getting close to wrapping everything up for the semester. So if you need a break from studying for finals, or you just want to zone out to beautiful images and music for a while, this one is definitely for you. So pull up the headphones, get yourself in a wonderful position and enjoy it. Then also this week, since we're starting to get down to the end of the semester, I have a potential giveaway for those of you who watch the videos. This little book is called Design the Life You Love. And there's a little story behind this. My husband used to tell me when I was complaining about this or that, he'd say, well, just design your life. And at first I grumbled about that comment and I thought, oh, you and your design your life thing. But eventually I came around to the idea that, we actually can design a whole lot of not everything, but we can design a whole lot of our life. And so this little book I've given to people over the years because I think it's kind of a wonderful way to start thinking about how to design your life. And so the first person to email me, my email is tauke@buffalo.edu. If you send me your mailing address, I'll send you this book. Okay, and then be sure to take a look at the extra credits. There are going to be 2 more, not worth 10 points, worth 5 points each, that will be loaded up this week. One is about something I promised earlier in the semester. I said that we would do an extra credit on the quote competition for the Embracing Our Differences. And so it's not that involved, pardon me. It's not that involved. And so I will give you 5 points if you do that. And then the other item that I would like you to do is we have a survey, and that survey is for you to fill out to evaluate your discussion group instructor. So those would be the TAs who are in the course. And those we have a wonderful group of teaching assistants, and they're very, and some of them are going to go into teaching. And so under those circumstances, if you can evaluate them, there's no university evaluation for TAs, which is unfortunate. But I set one up in our course. So if you could evaluate the TAs, they can then look at those things and use it to improve their teaching. If they're very good, some of them can use it when they're applying for teaching positions. And so it actually means a lot, both in terms of improvement and in terms of moving forward in life. And then the only other thing that I wanted to talk with you about is that next week is a short week. So I know that classes end on Tuesday. I will extend out the quiz and the critical thinking discussion until the end of the week, so you have time to do that. But we won't be assigning much. We'll be assigning one article, and then we'll also assign the course evaluations, the overall course evaluations for this course. So that's it this week. It is stunningly beautiful today. I hope that holds. And I hope you go outside and get some vitamin D while everything is so beautiful. Take care. Bye-bye.